just outside the airport. What airport? I see some toys landing there. And then I see my buddies landing there. And then I see some research craft. And then I see like a really cool sheriff's department. And then I see like, I don't know what that is. Well, Captain Kirk can tell you what that is. Well, when I started my first computer company, I said, they got people out there saying image is everything. Then you got people out there saying, well, no, actually knowing how to do it is everything. And then I got my bike crew from a Top Gun crew saying, what you talking about? We need both. And I got a dirt bike, I got a Ninja, I got a Police, I got a little bike, I got a mini bike, I got kids, man, they like, we gotta learn this stuff, man. And I go, what airport? Hold on, let me catch up. Hey, I got a navy blue car right there. Courtesy officer. Hey, you need the cables and ladders. Slips and slides. We're learning about air pressure. Why? Well, because some people said image is everything, man. You gotta look cool. And other people said, nah, man, on the right-hand side, you gotta be like, you gotta have knowledge and know how to do it. And like, or else we're gonna crash stuff. And then we had responsible ladies and gentlemen be like, I got a big truck, I got a Navy truck, pickup truck for the guys wanting to go mudding and doing cool stuff. Man, I got a truck, man. It's like, you see the aerodynamics on the front of that truck, man? Coming off the back, but I got a little vacuum tab there, man. And I'm like, I got a truck. I'm ready to ship supplies to build this whole educational nationwide super college, man. Everywhere, even on the side of the truck. What am I gonna write there? Call me up, man. I'll advertise. We got clouds, man. Slow clouds, man. Why? Because the pressure's different lower to the ground than it is up in the air. So like, maybe at a car industry, you say, hey, you mind if we put this sensor on your car, man? Hey, we need some free research, you know, so while we're paying all this money to do like real research, you know, maybe it'll take some off the, you know, come on, man. You know? Like I got an antenna on my car, man. I'm taking some readings. Why? Without proper training, you need image, so they're interested. You need knowledge and wisdom, so maybe that hurricane or that tornado doesn't crash through that building. Maybe when you land something in the desert, it doesn't fly through the security guard shack or the flight tower. Maybe that aircraft that flies through the dust, there's no humidity. Oh, well, if we throw up that Starbase thing, there's humidity plus dust, man, and that'll make mud in the engines. That's why you need the helicopter blade to put the steer around that space chopper that's gonna land with a space gyro system. Remember last time I said space gyro? You're gonna be eating Greek gyros, man. Like, somebody understood that gyro. Yeah, like the Greek stuff, man. And the Egyptians are gonna be like, what you talking about? We got like an Egyptian temple thing built, you know, because we got 4 sides on it, man. We were inside the box, but we left that there for like a monument, man. And now we're trying to fix it and utilize it, man. And now we got a 3-sided pyramid because of the American Egyptian stuff, man, with the Indian intelligence. Like, just like that, man. I'm like, America, the beautiful, man. It's not just beautiful, man. They got like beautiful people, man. They're like, man. Can you figure that out, man? Like, we got dry air and we got humid air, man. We got weather channels trying to, hey, get interested in this weather, man. Today it's gonna be like this many degrees, and hey, although the wind is blowing, the wind chill factor is there's humidity in the air and it's kind of cold, man. So it actually feels a little colder than it actually is, man. Why? Because of the vacuum pockets, man. You know, we got projects going on all over the United States right now because we're doing like a space college, man. You get this education thing rolling, man. So the schools can like fill up and they be interested in stuff, man. So I need you guys to pay attention because if you're out there in the desert with dry heat, man, and the wind's blowing, you're not going to get a chill factor the same way, man. Why? Because you got to be higher up for that, man. So if you're higher in altitude, it'll less sand because the sand is heavy and it'll sink. Oh, man. So if you're down there, man, just like, that's like sandpaper, man, heating you up. How you going to fly down through that, man, without getting any engines? Oh, man. Now your engines, what? They need the humidity to fly, man. So you got humidity in there and you got the dust going in. It's like, now I got an air filter full of mud, man. Now I got mudded out, man. Now my engine's clogged. Engine flare out. Coming down real hard. You know, that kind of stuff, man. Then you go, so today, this is the weather. You know, when we do that kind of research, that way that jet doesn't go like a tornado in the middle of a hurricane, which is some science that has to do with the Starbase thing that I'll tell you about, maybe like NASA or something, because, sometimes when people talking to my guys are wrong, my scientists, man, they're like, this telepathy, that stuff, man. I got my scientists like underground, like not underground like that, like in underground laboratories, man. Like you don't even know where they are. Call before you dig, because man, can you dig it, man? Like America, man, one nation for all, man. Like a west side or an east side or a Trinity side, man. Like from the east to the west to the east to the north to the south, man. Hey, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Holy Church, man. Somebody go to church and go get some education. So I'm tell you about these people, man. I'm like, they're like, man, can you say something about the judges? I'm like, the judges? What judges, man? I don't see any judges. Did you go to church? Did you go to school? Tell you what, I'll tell you about those judges, man. You guys think it's so cool, man, because we got all this stuff, man. Look at this, look at that. You know what they had, man? I'll tell you how smart those judges is, man. Listen, I got my tricorder. I got my computer, man. I got my super jet, man. What are you talking about? I'm about to build a super helicopter, super spacecraft, and I got all these other people, man. You think it's a holiday, man? You've been to holiday flight school, man? You can't understand that stuff unless you're pure mind, pure heart. Did you go to church to figure that out? Church is like, how do we teach these people, man? I don't even know. I says, hold on, man. You get out there like Ric Flair, man. You know what Ric Flair is, man? He was like worldwide wrestling, man. And he said, worldwide wrestling. We're wrestling and trying to find an idea how to teach these people how to be respectful, man. I says, I'll tell you what, this is what we do, man. We get out like Ric Flair and be like, you need to get out of that pulpit, man. Get on that stage in that church and be like, man, you see that space alien stuff that God's got? We got American Indian alien stuff going on right now with a flight school, man. Hey, did you check that out yet, man? We got like different stuff all over the United States, like growing up out of the woodwork. We got like a Maverick City. We got like an ancient Indian stuff, man. We got like Chinese stuff, man. Hey, did you see those like hidden secret adventures in all these different American cities, man? And then you get out there on a pulpit floor, man, and the ministers are like, I feel like Ric Flair, man. I'm like, woo, for God kind of thing, man. The gift of diplomacy, okay? Now check this out. My gauges, you failed. What am I gonna do? Look for a bird, man. Is it wings straight out? Is it leaning and it's going this way a little bit? The bird's telling you the wind's blowing this way. Don't worry about it. You want a sailboat? Follow the bird. You want an airplane? Hey, did it bring its wings in and dive? You need an F-14 for that, man. Top Gun style. Remember that judge, man? They said, hey, we made racing bikes, man. Tuck in real tight, man. Less wind resistance, man. That's like that super little blackbird that went. It's so hard to fly, man. There's no air here. Maybe I get closer to the ground, man. The water, I need to be a little thicker, Man. So the judge goes, man, I remember when I was a kid, man. I was trying to find out about how the atmosphere was working. We had BMX bikes, man. He says, can you get Mr. Kirk out there on a bike that says circuit judges on it, man? Because everybody think we're so bad people, like judging people and stuff. We're like, man, we're trying to figure out how to make this circuitry work. on the planet, man. Like, planet-wide. What do you think America's for? We made promises and stuff. Wind's blowing in this direction. We got a pretty good breeze. I can really feel the humidity out here today. It's a little cloudy and overcast. The sun's coming through a little bit. On the ground, I can see some leaves blowing. Leaves are blowing. There's not much dirt kick up over here because we got a little bit of moisture, so the dirt's staying down on the ground. There's not a whole lot of grass coverage, but the dirt is staying down on the ground. And we got a couple of flowers growing up out of the little flower patch we got there. It's not that big right now, but with a little hope and a prayer and a little bit of faith from God above, we could get that to expand upon like new gardens for Eden, you know. And then if we get that Back to the Future guy, man, you know, like the stuff they teach about at Disney World and Busch Gardens all over the planet. Tell you what, man, I'll drive in a circle. Hold on. Now right here, no handicap. See the blue line? Handicap. Right here, no handicap. Right here, no handicap. Handicap. Coming down to the centrifugal force and mixing them both together. Okay. No handicap. Handicap. Mixing them together. All right. Now we got no handicap. Handicap. All right, we're both facing the wind together. Hey, no handicap, help the handicap. Move forward through God, into the wind. Woo! No handicap, handicap. Moving together, into the wind. Can you feel that centrifugal force? Hold on. Let me get my BMX bike out with my pegs, man. I gotta speed up a little bit because I can't pedal. Hold on. Now I'm just gonna lean out like a little trick with my airplane wing. Oh, almost lost it into the handicap guy. What are we gonna do about that? Need some auto steering, man, with some gauges, man, and some gear ratios, gear reduction, and guys in a wheelchair, man. You see that movie Mantis? They had like hydraulics, man. The guy on Forrest Gump is like this, man. He's like, run, Forrest, run. The guy had a handicap. Don't you guys understand the stuff you're watching on TV? Forrest used to be in a wheelchair. There goes the big bird. You see over the tree, look like one of those dinosaur birds with the long tail with a little thing. Look at it flying, man. I'll tell you, there's some crazy stuff you see over here in America, man. That's educational tourism. Man, it might be cloudy and overcast, but man, I tell you, it's a beautiful day out here in the adventures of America. Did you guys see the swing on that, man? It was like, I tell you what, man, guy in a wheelchair is like, man, I want to be in a wheelchair, make some prosthetics. They got a new prosthetic research lab in Titusville. You guys check that out? Now, while they're doing that, they got a research lab for the flight industry in Jacksonville. Meanwhile, in Orlando, they got like Disney World teaching about animals and sea life and stuff. Then we got to figure out what we can do with the places with trees because we got to have trees. We got to have hiking adventures that are cool, like some Halo stuff or some Gator stuff. Make it interesting. Anybody got laser tag instead of that stupid paintball stuff? You know, that really hurts when it hits you in the chest. We got to wear like 4 layers of clothes. I'm running, man. I'm getting some activity. Man, maybe I can do something to get that guy out of the wheelchair. Like, all right. Put some braces on the kid's legs, man. He might be walking like this, man. Everybody picking on him like, Elvis, why you playing your guitar up there in Graceland? Can you do like a little dance with a guy that can barely walk, doing the chicken leg? Like, I barely got enough strength to stand up, but I'm gonna do it with these braces. Everybody thought it was a joke. I'm like, look, man, the kid can barely stand up. Oh, somebody made braces. Yes. said I got the guy in a wheelchair, man. Maybe we move from braces to prosthetics. They're like, run, Forrest, run. We got guys with no legs, man, trying to balance. That's great for speed, man. They slow down and like, whoa, whoa. Dissipation. Dissipation. Are you guys dissing on me? Dissing? Dissipation. Were you dissing a patient? Be patient, be kind. Love is patient, love is kind. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Love a valuable education. I see the movie Major Payne, he's like, don't push the maybe. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm like, Keenan Wayans? Yeah, man. Keen and the Wayans of wisdom. Which way ends the war? Hold on, I might have an idea. No sand blowing around, we got a little moisture in the air. That special helicopter blade's gonna need hydraulics, like ultra fine hydraulics to move the flaps with the centrifugal force of the wind that's expanding, wanting more, so it's gonna create a jet engine intake on the blade without any fire. It's gonna be like, already got fire spinning the blade, man. No more heat, we're just sucking the heat away, compressing it. And we need a special hydraulics in there. This ultra fine stuff, spitting the, keeping the dust away from my space chopper. And meanwhile, you're doing that, the medical industry is going like, I wanna see that, because I need that for my mantis. Walking a guy around, man, like, I can do slow stuff. I don't have to be like balanced. And then if I sit down, oh man, I be like, I'm balanced, and I'm like, gonna stand up. Boop. You know, I'm gonna sit down. You know why I'm tapping my leg? Because they tried to steal from my family. You know what they gave me at space camp when I was a kid? A little drummer boy bodysuit. You know what that little drummer boy bodysuit was for? Ban idiots, not top guns. I was walking around as a kid, man, playing my drummer boy bodysuit. Because when we make those medical devices and those choppers to land in the desert, I need to okay, man. You see the Alien movie where they got like the that's real deal technology. Any more questions? The judge would like to say a few things. I got you, buddy, no problem. Biker instructional. Too much crazy traffic? Make sure you get on the judge's circuitry bike on the right side of the law with Mr. Kirk. When you get your leg into position, make sure it's high above the BS, because we're making a new college everywhere. And if the old colleges would like to participate, now that the whole nation and the whole world knows, I suggest you buckle up and prepare for education. The judge says, remember those guys, man? He's like, my name is Judge Friedland. I just fried the land with the love of valuable education, courtesy of the circuit court all over the United States for the Constitution of the United States and the promises that we made to make the world go round with good, green, ecological systems, with good money systems, where in God we trust, for the economy, for education, for the better future of tomorrow. Where it said, remember Disney, Tomorrowland? There was somebody trying to destroy the plan. Well, you thought it was just a movie until you saw this video today. And it's like Judge Friedland, man, like this when he's a kid, man. I gotta feel the wind inside of the circle, know what it feels like outside of the circle with no gauges, man. I could just feel in here and out here on my shoulder. And then we had Michael Jackson saying, heal the world, make it a better place. Look over your shoulder. The guy says, the other guy says, the black guy says, the other black guy says, he said, look over your shoulder. And it's like, he got to say one shoulder. And he says, no, man, we said both. Why? I got to know what's going on upstairs. I got to know what's going on in the center of the circle. And then I need a medium ground with sensors that can read the stuff I'm about to tell. Sterling Flight School Research Center for Epic Fuels and Holiday Flight Aviation. And maybe a little bit for that innovational place in Orlando. Maybe. Pay attention. You on the left? What left? I don't see any left. All I see is a blue line of pure water coming from an American, an alien, or an angel. I don't care. And on the right side, we got the clouds and the love of God with the gift of diplomacy. That's the America I grew up to know and love and believe in. And if you don't, then seek treatment. My medical clearance is A-OK.